Hi everyone, today is September 1, 2022. It is 5:30 p.m. and 22 degrees Celsius. It's a beautiful warm day here in Toronto, and we are here at Yonge Street and College Street. There's a lot of construction here on College Street. As you can see, looks like they're doing some repairs to the tracks of the streetcars. And we're now walking north on Yonge Street. Today is a Thursday, and I hope everyone's having a good week. Weekend is almost here. My week's been pretty busy. I've been doing a lot of editing and uploading a lot of content that I have scheduled on YouTube. Looks like Yonge Street is pretty busy going south. Here's a look south on Yonge Street. So there's quite a bit of traffic there. North on Yonge Street seems pretty clear. I just plugged my camera into my power bank and everything's working just fine. I'm really happy about that. We're now passing Grosvenor Street, and this is the Bay Clover Hill area. I'm now walking west on Grosvenor Street. And the sun is very nice out today. It's not humid at all. Just very warm sunlight. Here's the Toronto Fire Station at number 314. So they got one of the fire trucks out. That's pretty cool. And so this is one of the smaller, and I guess it's one of the older fire stations in the city of Toronto. And it has space for 2 trucks. Looks like there is a time capsule buried here. This sign here says, "This cornerstone and time capsule were originally placed by the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Robert L. Borden, on Tuesday, May 14, 1912, in the Central YMCA building, which was located at 3640 College Street, Toronto. On January 21, 1986, the Premier of Ontario, the Honourable David Peterson, placed the original cornerstone and time capsule with its new contents in the new Metro Central YMCA building." And this plaque here, below the plaque says Young Men's Christian Association Central Building. So the time capsule and its new contents is in the new Metro Central YMCA building. And this is the sign for the Central YMCA building. It's at 20 Grosvenor Street. This is a very huge YMCA. I've been to this one many years ago, and I remember it had a lot of stairs going into the downstairs, and it has facilities on the main floor. Apparently now across the street is the George Drew building. And I believe that that's just one of the government buildings with government offices in it. So we're now walking west on Grosvenor Street, and we're going to be connecting with Bay Street, which is this street here coming up. Here's Brioche Dorée. Says Parisian Bakery Cafe. See if I can get the sign in this shot. There we are. I haven't had a chance to try their stuff, but if you have, please let me know in the comments how it went. Here's Dentistry on the Bay and Nail Lab. So Nail Lab looks like it's closed. And across the street they're doing some construction on this government building. There's Subway sandwiches. We're now here at Bay Street and Wellesley Street. Here's a look east on Wellesley Street. And here's a look west on Wellesley Street. This is 5th Street. And here's Shawarma Q. And here's Flowers on Bay. I recently came across this website called Thingiverse.com, and it's basically like a search engine for files that contain 3D objects in them. And people basically design all kinds of 3D objects and they share them online with others, and other people can download them and use a 3D printer to print the 3D objects out. And so it's very cool that the 3D printing technology is if you guys are familiar with the supercar manufacturer Koenigsegg, it's a brand of supercar. They also 3D print some of their parts, and they can do like so much now. Like they can 3D print carbon fiber stuff, and they can add post-processing to the materials. I believe the new Bentley, the center console circular dial is 3D printed, and as part of the post-processing they did some sandblasting to smooth the surface, and they added different kinds of engravings. We're almost here at St. Mary Street. Let's take St. Mary Street down. And we'll kind of zigzag a bit through these streets as we make our way towards the Yorkville area of Toronto. At the end of this street is the Ed Mirvish CAA Theatre. We're now here at St. Nicholas Street, and I'm going to take St. Nicholas Street to the north at this intersection. We're now in the Yorkville area of Toronto. We're now here at Balmuto Street. I'm gonna take Balmuto Street north. There's a 24-hour Rabba Fine Foods mini supermarket. And here's a unique little garden area with space for plants. We got two levels, or it looks like 3 levels of space for plants. Here's another entrance to the Manulife Center. This is the entrance on the east side. I got a chance to buy some water at the Metro in College Park, so I don't have to go to Manulife Center today. I'm going to take a quick break here though and have a snack and a drink of water before I continue on my walk with you guys. And so I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so I just had my snack and quick break. And we're now continuing on our walk. And we're now here on Bloor Street. We're right in front of Holt Renfrew. Across the street here. I noticed a bit of glare on my camera screen. So I'm going to cross here and hopefully I'll get less glare. Hear the steel band drums being played in the distance.
I wanted to just like get all the
And we're now here at Bay Street and Bloor Street. Here's a look north on Bay Street. It's a pretty casual and steady day here today. There's a store that says 60 seconds, 50 years younger. And here's a wood store. We're now approaching the steel band drum person. Terry Rosen. And we're now here at Bel Air Street. Let's take Bloor Street until Avenue Road, and then we'll enter Yorkville. We're already in the Yorkville area, though I think when most people say Yorkville, they tend to refer to usually to mostly the Cumberland Street and Yorkville Avenue, mostly, and secondarily I think Hazelton Avenue and other surrounding areas. This here used to be what I believe it used to be a HomeSense store. And it's now available for lease.
Okay.
Here's another pathway to Cumberland Street.
Yeah, like I told Robin she wanted if we wanted her to bring anything, and I said maybe a snack if you wanted. We could talk on Sunday. I said probably ice.
And we're now walking west on Bloor Street. And they're doing quite a bit of construction here behind this wall that they've set up here. And here's the Gucci store. Yeah, it's pretty cool inside. This is St. John. And this path is called the Mink Mile. Here's Lafayette 148, New York. And across the street we've got Mont Blanc and Peloton. I personally never really understood the Peloton. It kind of reminds me just of a normal stationary bicycle. But I think that what makes it different is, one of the things that might make it different is the online virtual classes or something like that it offers. So you can actually do a class with other people on the screen in front of you, and there's an instructor and all this stuff, and it's very interactive apparently. We're now here at Bloor Street and Avenue Road. Avenue Road south of Bloor Street turns into Queen's Park. North of Bloor it turns into Avenue Road, but it's the same road. There's the Royal Ontario Museum and the Michael Lee Chin Crystal. There's the CN Tower in the far distance. That building used to be the old Club Monaco building. And here's the Church of the Redeemer. And we're going to walk north on Avenue Road. Here's number 150. And there used to be a Starbucks in there, but looks like it's closed down. And here's an HSBC. Waterfall there, but looks like the waterfall is under development of some sort. It's been like that for a while now. Maybe they're doing repairs to it. Although that's pretty much a new waterfall installation, so I don't know what kind of repairs it would need. There's Muscat. There's still glasses in there. Let's take a closer look. It says 5 generations family business. I like the shade of yellow that it is. They've got a lot of different pictures of various people. Maybe they're celebrities. Yeah, it looks like they're celebrities. That's pretty cool. That's Muscat. It's a relatively new sunglass, or not. I guess they also have sunglasses in there, but it's a glasses store and relatively new, but they've been there for a while now. And here's the Rock. And of course there's the Bay subway station. And there's the 3 waterfalls installation there in the short distance. And it looks like there's a steady number of people out today. Looks like for the most part the seats are all full. And it usually starts to get pretty busy around this time. We're now here at Bel Air Street. And I'm going to walk north on Bel Air Street.
Oh, you will take them. Okay.
This is a Sassafras cafe and restaurant. I should say cafe and bar. And here's the patio on Bel Air Street. Lots of people out today. And we're now here on Yorkville Avenue. There's a look east on Yorkville Avenue. And here's a look towards the west on Yorkville Avenue. Here's Oliver's. There's a place I want to take you guys and a view that I want to show you. Hopefully I can get it done in this video here. I'll try my best to include it. Hopefully I'll be able to make it there. Looks like Summer's Ice Cream is pretty busy. A lot of people out enjoying some Summer's ice cream. And I'm going to cross over on Hazleton Avenue. Here's the one restaurant. Which is a very upscale restaurant here in Yorkville. We're now walking north on Hazleton Avenue. Here's a look at the Hazleton Fine Art Galleries. There's an image of Salvador Dali, who was a very popular artist. I recognize him mostly as a painter, but apparently he has also done work in sculptures as well. This is the Lock Gallery. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Here's the Ingram Gallery. There's a beautiful piece. Looks like a painting of, let me unlock my camera. Looks like a painting of some rocks on the beach in the water. Here's a building with a pink door. That's pretty cool. Let me unlock my camera and show you what the top looks like. That's what the overall building looks like. Here's 36 Hazelton. This is a pretty upscale condominium building. It's pretty exclusive. Hazelton Avenue is probably one of my favorite streets in Toronto. It is super quiet, super peaceful, which I really value. Overall, though, I think most people consider Toronto to be a relatively safe city, especially compared to many of the other cities and places around the world. I think that every city does have its challenges, but I think Toronto is unique in that regard. I think it's people here generally tend to be okay, if not friendly, for the most part. Here's another side street, and this will take us to right about where Soto restaurant is on Avenue Road. And the sun's out, still quite strong, which is usually how I prefer it. Looks like I may be able to get to that part that I wanted to show you guys. It was a new condominium development that I was able to get in a previous video that I made, but I kind of filmed it while I was on the same side of the street as the building was on. And I didn't get a chance to get it on film from across the street, where it's easier to see the entire building and townhouses and appreciate them for what they are. So that's on me. I'm gonna go, it's very nearby. And so this street that we came from is Webster Avenue. And here's the 5 Elements Coffee and Espresso Bar. I'm going to cross here. This is the Soto restaurant. That is a very high-end, well-known restaurant in Toronto. And we're now going down Bernard Avenue to the west. And this should take us straight to the building that I want to show you guys. This is a pretty cool house. Yeah, it's pretty cozy looking, if I may say. I like this idea. Looks like it's 2 floors, but it looks like the height of the first floor is taller than the height of the second floor. It makes for a very unique style. And there's lots of older homes in this area. This is, I believe this is still in the Yorkville area. If we keep walking west past the street at the end of this street, that area will be called the Annex, or I should say is called the Annex. And it'll take us out of Yorkville. The Annex is also one of those older neighborhoods that is known for its pretty expensive houses. Some have said that that's where certain celebrities have lived and have rented apartments there, or rented their houses out there. These are all areas that are very close to the University of Toronto St. George campus. These are beautiful homes. I believe these are referred to as Victorian style homes. Let me see if I can show you the full view on this one here. Beautiful, gorgeous house. Very big, beautiful entrance with stairs. The one next door looks to be for sale. There's a sign up by Harvey Callis. Corinne Callis is the sales representative on that one. But these are beautiful lots and houses. There's a lot of rich history here, no pun intended. And now we're on Bedford Road. And so that's the building that I've been wanting to show you guys in a more complete view from across the street. Whereas last time I didn't get a chance to give you a more complete view from across the street. We're now here at Bedford Road and Davenport Road. This is the condominium building that I was telling you guys about. It's relatively new though. It's been here for some time now. I think it's a very beautiful building and a beautiful location. Then you have 270 Davenport Road, which is this complex of townhouses here. Those are also quite new, very nice developments. And so here's a more full view from across the street. And over here at this corner, we've got Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Here's a wider view of the townhouses. I think they did an amazing job here.
Like Instagram is the easiest.
And here's a blinds to go. If one needs blinds, this is probably the place to get them. Here's the Mimi restaurant. And my camera here, let me unlock it. There we go. And this is Park Live. Here's the KX coffee bar here. And I gotta walk away as fast as I can so I don't get a copyright strike. I've been doing good on the copyright strike so far. And so I gotta work hard at keeping that record. There's the Joseph Trove Park. And there's another condominium building with relatively few suites, and this is quite a private location. Here's Obby Studios. This is pretty new. I remember this was one of the studios or one of the galleries or retail locations of a local artist named Peter Triantos. So he was here for a while. Here's a Sketchly Cleaners. They've been here for quite some time. And they've even made it past the pandemic. So maybe what that tells us is that no matter what happens, people still need to use those services. So there'll always be a certain amount of demand. There's another beautiful building, relatively new. It's a condominium on Avenue Road. I remember when they were just starting to build that. And it's now all up and built. We're now walking east on Davenport Road. There's a look across the street. There's the Odon Wagner Gallery. There's Joso's. There's the Mintink Gallery. Over there we have Sotheby's International Realty. We've got the Alan Klinkhoff Gallery. We've got Bone Co. We've got G. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, because I think that the J is like not pronounced as in J, but I think it's like it's supposed to sound like a G or a silent G, something like that. So I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that, but G is probably the best, in my opinion. I would say hairstylist in the city. He does a lot of work with various kinds of celebrities, and he's been there for many years now. Let's take a walk down Hazleton Avenue. Looks like there's some motorcycles there. There's some beautiful houses there across the street. This one looks like it's been very well maintained. I really value when people invest in their properties and keep them well maintained and take care of them.
They like it, why wouldn't they, right?
Super quiet. Very peaceful, very relaxing. Here's another look at this building here. So this is the pretty exclusive condo building, which is number 36 Hazelton. And it's pretty upscale, pretty exclusive. They've got very unique floor plans, and some of the units are for sale, so you might be able to find them on realtor.ca or online somewhere sometimes when they're available for sale. And they're very unique floor plans. Yeah, very cool. That's what I like about them. It's very different from other kind of standardized floor plans and models. And there's also there's 2 security guards outside, so that's pretty good. And so the one restaurant looks like it's quite busy today. It is now 7:05 p.m. And we're now here at Hazelton Avenue and Yorkville Avenue. I'm going to cross over. I think I'm going to call it a day soon. I'm going to walk down Old York Lane. We're now walking south on Old York Lane. And this will take us to Cumberland Street. We've got Casamoto with stairs that go upstairs to the patio. So that's pretty cool. And there's a patio also up here. Maybe I'll get it for you guys next time. And this is Dimmy, which is a restaurant. And quite a bit of people out tonight. And here is the end of Old York Lane, but also this is the entrance to Dimmy restaurant. Oh, pardon, sorry.
Okay.
Here's Hemingway's. They're pretty busy too. And here's Gemma Gelateria. And I'm going to walk around this way on the other side of the street. I think I'll end this here on this Discovery Walks sign. And this shows us where we are. Where the orange dot is. And here's some information about the Yorkville Village area. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, please hit the like button. And for more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.